Hello folks, this is Ram, your guide to the intriguing and often baffling world of theoretical physics. Today, we're peeling back the layers of a concept that has captured the human imagination for centuries: time travel. Yes, you heard it right, we're venturing into the realm of the impossible. Or is it? Time travel, a concept so complex yet so fascinating, has been the subject of countless books, movies, and scientific theories. But is it merely a figment of our collective imagination, or could it really be possible? Could we really bend the fabric of time and space to revisit the past or get a glimpse of the future? We'll explore all these questions and more as we delve into the various theories that surround this mind-boggling concept. We'll tread lightly, but don't be fooled. This is a journey that's going to challenge your understanding of reality. So, are you ready to take a leap into the unknown? Let's dive into the world of time travel. Time travel, a concept that has fascinated humans for centuries. But what is it, really? Imagine time as a vast, unending river, flowing from the past, through the present, and into the future. We're all passengers aboard the riverboat of existence, carried along by the current of time. But what if we could steer this boat? What if we could navigate the river of time, not just forwards, but backwards? This, my friends, is the essence of time travel. Think of it this way. We exist in 3 dimensions: height, width, and depth. We can move freely in these dimensions. We can go up or down, left or right, forward or backward. But there's a 4th dimension we exist in, a dimension we're always moving in, but only in one direction: time. Now, time travel is the idea of having the same freedom of movement in the 4th dimension as we have in the other 3. It's about moving to any point in time, just like we can move to any point in space. It's about hopping off the riverboat, swimming against the current to revisit past waters, or floating down to explore uncharted future depths. But is this possible? Well, that's where things get even more interesting. You see, time travel isn't just the stuff of science fiction. It's very much a part of modern physics. Albert Einstein, through his theory of relativity, showed that time isn't the same for everyone. It can stretch and shrink, speed up and slow down, depending on how fast you're moving and how strong the gravitational field around you is. So, in a way, we're all time travelers. Every second that ticks by on your watch is a step into the future. But what about the past? Can we revisit yesterday, last year, or 100 years ago? Well, that's a question that still puzzles scientists today. So time travel is not just a fantasy, but a concept deeply rooted in science. And as we continue to explore this fascinating concept, who knows what exciting discoveries await us in the river of time? While science is still grappling with the concept, time travel has found a firm place in the realm of science fiction. Indeed, this genre has provided us a playground of sorts to explore the tantalizing possibilities and mind-bending implications of journeying through time. Take, for example, H.G. Wells' iconic novel, The Time Machine. Published in 1895, it introduced the world to the concept of a device that can transport its user to different points in time, a trope still widely used in fiction today. Wells' portrayal of time as a 4th dimension was a revolutionary concept that continues to fuel our fascination with time travel. On the silver screen, we have the Back to the Future trilogy, a pop culture phenomenon that captured the imagination of viewers across the globe. The film's humorous and thoughtful exploration of the butterfly effect, where minor changes in the past can drastically alter the present, has become a staple in time travel narratives. Then there's the television series Doctor Who, a British institution that's been on air for over half a century. The show's time-traveling protagonist, the Doctor, uses a device known as the TARDIS to traverse time and space, encountering a myriad of civilizations and historical events. This series has made the concept of time travel accessible and appealing to generations of viewers. In literature, we find the Outlander series, where the protagonist is thrust back in time by touching ancient standing stones. This narrative emphasizes the personal and emotional consequences of time travel, as the heroine must navigate a world vastly different from her own. These examples have shaped our understanding and perception of time travel. They've allowed us to explore the concept in a way that is engaging, accessible, and often thrilling, even as the scientific community continues to ponder its feasibility. So while we wait for science to catch up, we can enjoy these thrilling tales of time travel. It's a testament to the power of storytelling that we can immerse ourselves in these narratives, traveling through time in our imaginations while we remain firmly anchored in the present. But what does science have to say about time travel? Is it possible or just a figment of our imagination? Let's delve into the realm of scientific theories related to time travel. To understand this, we need to go back to the early 20th century to a man you might know, Albert Einstein. This genius proposed a theory that transformed how we perceive the universe. He suggested that time and space are interwoven into a single continuum known as space-time. Now here's where it gets intriguing. Imagine space-time as a fabric. Any object with mass, like our Earth, distorts this fabric, creating a curve or a dip around it. This phenomenon is what we perceive as gravity. Now, according to Einstein's theory of relativity, the stronger the gravity, the slower time passes. This is known as time dilation. For instance, if you were to spend a few years near a supermassive black hole, not that we recommend it, you'd age much slower than your counterparts on Earth. When you return, you might find centuries have passed here. In a way, you've traveled into the future. Sound like a sci-fi movie plot? Well, it's based on real science. But what about traveling to the past? This is where the concept of wormholes comes in. Theoretically, these are tunnels in space-time. Shortcuts, if you will, connecting two different points in time as well as space. However, there's a catch. While mathematically possible, we have yet to discover or create such a wormhole. Plus, there are concerns about their stability. So, is time travel feasible? Well, theoretically, yes. Practically, it's a whole different story. We're still far from building our first time machine or traversing wormholes. But remember, every great scientific achievement started as a theory. Who knows what the future holds? As you can see, time travel is not entirely outside the realm of possibility, according to science. Scene script. However, time travel is not without its paradoxes. Let's explore some of them. First up, the grandfather paradox. This is a hypothetical situation where a time traveler goes back in time and accidentally causes the death of his or her grandfather before the conception of their parent. This, in turn, would prevent the time traveler's existence. If the time traveler doesn't exist, then how could they have traveled back in time to cause the death of their grandfather? Puzzling, isn't it? Next, let's delve into the bootstrap paradox. Another mind-boggling concept. This paradox is named after the phrase pulling oneself up by one's bootstraps. Here, an object or piece of information sent back in time becomes trapped within an infinite cause-effect loop. Imagine, you're a musician and you receive a song from your future self, which you then reproduce and become famous for. Years later, you send the same song back to your past self. The question then is, who composed the song in the first place? Both these paradoxes challenge our conventional understanding of cause and effect. In our everyday life, cause always precedes effect, but in the realm of time travel, effect can precede cause. These paradoxes also raise questions about free will and predetermination. If you know the future, can you change it? Or is the future set in stone? Time travel also brings up the concept of multiple realities or the multiverse theory. This theory proposes that there could be other universes similar to our own, but with different outcomes for every decision we make. So, in another universe, you might be a renowned scientist, a world-class athlete, or even a rock star. These paradoxes add to the mystery and intrigue of time travel, don't they? They challenge our understanding of the universe and our place in it. They push us to question, to imagine, and to dream. And who knows, maybe one day we'll find the answers to these paradoxes and time travel will move from the realm of science fiction to reality. Until then, We can only speculate and wonder. So, there we have it, a quick tour of the fascinating world of time travel. We've dived deep into the concept, exploring its depiction in science fiction, the scientific theories that support it, and the mind-boggling paradoxes it introduces. We've traversed the realms of imagination and reality, from the fantastical stories spun by authors to the equations penned by scientists. The world of time travel is a labyrinth of complex theories and thrilling possibilities. It's a journey that takes us beyond the boundaries of the here and now, into the vast expanse of the past and the future. The intrigue lies in its mystery, in the questions it leaves unanswered. I encourage you, fellow time travelers, to delve deeper into this topic. Read a book, watch a movie, or even pick up a physics textbook. The universe is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time. This is Ram, signing off. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of the universe.